Well, hello everyone. Good morning. It is still morning here, I believe. Yes, it is 11 a.m. So, I am finally getting around to doing that haul that I promised you guys all for the last, I don't know, couple weeks, month maybe. The problem is that it keeps expanding. So, I did put a poll out like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I don't know, something like that. And majority of you guys wanted a just give it to me all. I did have a few of them that wanted it to be kind of sporadic and a shorter ones, but I did also have a lot of you that said whatever works for me. I personally like longer ones. That's me though. That's why I asked. But I'm going to let you know, guys, this is going to be long. I do have a lot of stuff. And like I said, it just kind of started accumulating. We are going to have stuff from Micheals, Hobby Lobby, stuff even from Etsy. I'm even probably going to have stuff from Whatnot. If you guys do not know what Whatnot is, I can definitely show you, which is going to lead into a little bit more of a longer haul. I can show you the app. This is going to also lead into Barnes & Noble, stuff off of Amazon. The majority of the stuff is for junk journaling, because I'm really starting to get into junk journaling. I got a lot of people that are on my channel that are very new to junk journaling. If you are someone that is newly subscribed and that is a avid junk journaler, that's great, awesome. Let me know if that's the case and how long you've been doing it. I'm still really new at it, but I have been enjoying it, and like I said, there's a bunch of people on my channel that are very loving what I've been doing because I've been just dabbling in it. But I'm going to be showing some of the stuff that I've been picking up. Now, I do want a disclaimer here that just because I picked it up does not mean you have to go out and buy this stuff, you guys. And that's the reason why I wanted to come on and do this intro. Now, this stuff is not, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a must-have, okay? I went and picked it up because I thought it was neat and cool, and I didn't know that this stuff existed. And that's the reason why I'm like, but I'm new at it, and I'm like, ooh, this is cool, I want it. I want to at least check it out. And when I was there, I picked it up. And it's not cheap. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, it's not cheap. But I do also have some stuff that I'm going to explain to you and show you that you can get either cheap or free. So I want you guys to be aware of that. And I am also going to probably have the camera up above like I normally do when I film, so you guys can see what I'm showing you on my desk. I'm not going to show you like I normally do on a haul because I'm showing like random stuff like beads or whatever. This is going to be like magazines, books, stuff like that, lace or something. I want you to be able to see what I'm showing you in front of me. So majority of this stuff is going to be stuff like that. Not all of it, but majority of it. I also might have some Dollar Tree stuff, very sporadic stuff. Gnome stuff. I'm also going to have some gnome stuff on there. So that's going to be a little bit more stuff that you guys are used to. So, except for my newer subscribers that came over from junk journaling stuff. I know I have a bunch of newer people. My last video is kind of going haywire right now, which is great. I'm loving that, and I got new people because I've been watching a lot of junk journaling stuff. So welcome to all of my new subscribers. I'm Tiffany. You guys usually don't see me. You usually see Ryan, which he is my husband. He is a big part of my channel, but just because everybody loves him. I am the owner and creator of Simply Blessed Crafts, and I am Tiffany, if you guys don't know who I am. I don't usually show my face on here too much because people have just grown to love Ryan because he's a kook. But he's a kook in a good way. He is my rock and my supporter. He's always been my supporter, and people have just grown to love him. And when I don't show him, people are wondering where he's at. So anyway, guys, let's get into this haul because, like I said, this is going to be long enough. Let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We are going to have some fun, and I got a nice warm cup of cappuccino to keep me nice and warm. It is fall here, and we are getting into the fall vibes. So get yourself a drink, and let's enjoy this haul. I'm going to shut the camera off and flip you guys around. Okay, be right back. Alright guys, here I am back, and I'm going to start off with a little thing from Hobby Lobby. And the only reason why I'm starting off with Hobby Lobby, and some of this stuff, and the only reason why I'm starting off Hobby Lobby is because I just recently got it. You've probably already seen these. If you haven't, I just recently picked these up, and I did my last video here with these. These are from Paper Studio. They are absolutely adorable, guys. They're little stockings. They come in fours. But I already used one. But they were on sale for 40% off. They're originally $5, but you get 4 of them in there, and they are fabric, so they'd be really cute in your junk journals to just kind of stick in. I do kind of like the vintage look, but anything would go with these, so I did kind of rust it up a little bit and everything like that, and stick some stuff down in there. Be so cute with like a little candy cane or a little teddy bear. I did mine with a little teddy bear, but these are really cute. I did pick up a whole thing of these two, the vintage Santas. They were only $2.99 original price, but they were 40% off, like I said. So there's a bunch of these in here, a lot of them, 20 pack, so 20 of them in there. So when I originally went, so I have a Hobby Lobby that the closest one to me is 45 minutes away. So I live in Minnesota, for anybody that's watching that don't know. And my nearest Hobby Lobby is in Fargo, North Dakota. So I have to drive 45 minutes away to get to it. And when I went, these were sold out. And I went to actually buy these. So this is the main thing I was looking for. I absolutely loved these. So anybody that's been watching my channels or been watching that loves the collabs that I've been in, Joanna from Joanna's Crafty DIY Life and Sunflower Tasha have been obsessed with these glasses. Well, they made me obsessed with these dang glasses, and I wanted to find them. So when I went, they were completely sold out, but they had them on their online sale. So I bought them, and I had them delivered to my house. I bought 4 packs of these things. 40% off still on the online sale. The sale ended on the 18th, though, guys. I hate to tell you. But I did buy 4 packs of these little glasses. They're little stickers, but they are the absolute cutest thing, and they're cute in junk journals, guys. So I picked those up. Now these I also got sent to me offline. They're only $2.99, But they're stickers as well. But I thought these would be really pretty. The black and gold. It's not usually my colors, but I think they'd be really pretty. These would be good for all year long. But I think they'd be really pretty for borders on in your junk journals and stuff. These got a little bent in the mail, which kind of bugged me a little bit, but it is what it is. But I thought they'd be really pretty in the junk journaling. So I picked those up. So that is my recent haul here of that's probably not all. I probably do have some more Hobby Lobby stuff. Like I said, this is just the stuff that just recently came in. Like I said, this has been ongoing collection here. These just recently came from Amazon here not too long ago. These, I actually did a hedgehog project with these. These came off of Amazon. These would be really good for gnomes. That's what I did it for, a hedgehog gnome. But these would be really cute. They come in 4s. So like I said, I only have 3 left, but those are really cute. So, let's see here. This bag over here. Oh, this is from Hobby Lobby. So we'll do this. Some of this stuff's from Hobby Lobby. This is when I actually went to Hobby Lobby. So I also want to do, I probably won't do it here anytime soon just because it's winter time, but these are, you know, the strawberry stickers. I've been obsessed with strawberries lately and I want to do a strawberry journal. So I picked these up for my collection for strawberry. Again, these are Paper Studio, so these were 40% off when I picked these up. So this was when I went on my trip to Hobby Lobby. I picked up these. I think I got from Walmart. So I put a bunch of stuff in this basket. It's not all from there. These might not have been. These might have been from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. But paper clips, or not paper clips. Safety pins. Those are good for junk journaling too. You can use them for whatever. But these are 3D ones. They're like little gems. Those are really cute as well. $3.49 regular price, but they were also 40% off. They're Paper Studio for my strawberry junk journaling. And then, oh, these cute little tassels, you guys. These would be really cute for like danglies. So that's the reason why I picked them up. I think these would be really cute hanging out of your junk journals and stuff. $3.49 Paper Studio as well, so 40% off. I grabbed these giant paper clips. I think these would be fun too. So I've seen, there's a gal that I watch a lot. Her name's Joanna, or Joanne. Her name's Junk Journal Joanne. But she really likes these. She's picked these up before. But I really liked the gold ones. So I picked up a whole pack and they were only $2.99 regular price. So Paper Studio, 40% off. Playing card. These are from Whatnot. We'll get into Whatnot here later. Another one. Junk journal. This is also from Whatnot. These are bingo cards, guys. Old vintage bingo cards. These are also from Whatnot. I'll get into the Whatnot here later. Anyway, I'm gonna do my Christmas tree. These are not even, I shouldn't even be hauling these, but if you guys want to see them, I'll show them. I got cute little bird, look at the ornaments. So Christmas stuff was all 50% off right now. But I'm gonna do my tree and woodland this year. Look at the cute little birdies, little hats. Oh, they're just so adorable. But they're originally $3.99, 50% off. So I got both of them for $3.99 technically. And then mushrooms. I'm obsessed with mushrooms. Anybody that's watched my channel long enough, I'm obsessed with mushrooms. So I'm going to be putting mushrooms on my Christmas tree this year. You get 4 in a pack, and they're $10.99, so 50% off. So I got it for $5.99. So garbage, you guys, do not throw away your garbage. My husband bought this. He wanted to try it. He got the Dubai chocolate. He didn't like it. Strange man, I tell you. It's actually very, very good. If you guys like pistachio, it's very, very good. But don't throw away your trash, you guys. Don't throw away your trash. You can put this, you can use this as a pocket in your junk journals, or even a tag. You can use this as a tag. I love the gold foil. The foil would add texture, or even just some color to it. You can use it for just even on like a tag or something. It'd be really cool. Some more vintage playing cards in here. Some stickers. I shop on Whatnot quite a bit, you guys. I also sell stuff on Whatnot, so Paper Studio. So here is in a little ephemera book. This is a sticker book here. Let's actually open this a little bit. Let's see here, get my So this one I got, it's has like a bunch of vintage looking stuff. This one was $4.99, like 40% off, like I said. But it has a bunch of butterflies in it, birds, flowers, pocket watches. You know, mushrooms, books. I love books. The typewriters, teapots, stamps, all that kind of stuff. All this stuff would be really cute for your junk journalings. Old keys, old shoes, little stamps are cute, or the tickets. Bird cages, chair. I mean, all that stuff. All this stuff is really cute for junk journaling, guys. So, these are really cute too. These are nice ornaments. They're plastic. The last ones I got actually from Micheals. You only get 3 in a pack, and they're glass. These ones are plastic ones, and you get 8 of them in there, and they were only $8.99 for regular price, and they're 50% off right now because they're Christmas. So I thought this was actually a better deal, so I picked that up. And I actually got myself some chocolates. So that was all from Hobby Lobby. I'm actually going to put my Christmas ornaments back in here and take those probably in the living room, because they don't need to be in here. This bag here, I'm going to show a few things that I got from Micheals quick, just because that bag's right here. This book here, I believe I got this close to the front. I believe this was like at one of their right by their checkout areas. It says it was $4.99. It's just a notebook, but this would be great for a journal, and I'm always on the hunt for a good journal books now. Because you can always start a new journal. I mean, it's never too late, but I mean, you know, it's, you guys just gotta, you know, you just need a good platform for it. I have not yet made my own one. I'm a little intimidated. I usually will just grab a book and just start in something. I've seen a lot of people grab something like this and like tear out the papers in it and basically just sew in their own papers. Like I said, I'm a little intimidated to do that. I've also seen people use cardboard or some kind of cardstock. Well, it's actually more thicker than cardstock, but any kind of container of some sort to use a thicker for their binder, for their binding, for their cover, and actually make it out of some kind of garbage even. I've seen them do that even. Like I said, I'm a little intimidated to do that yet. I have not done that, so, but I did see this. I probably will change the cover on it. I'll decorate my own cover, but it's a good starting point, and I'm just wanting to give people that are new to junk journaling on my channel a good way to think that, you know, you don't need something fancy. You can just use a notebook like this. Go to Dollar Tree and get something like this. I went to Dollar Tree and just grabbed one of their books over in their book section. Granted, Dollar Trees went up so much, but I even went there and just grabbed a book and did that. I went and grabbed a paint sample. It's not even paint sample. It's one of their apple barrel paints there for it's English ivy green. A gal that I watch a lot does that color a lot, and I really like it. So that's the only reason why I picked it up. I've been wanting to try these guys, and I actually just decided I was going to pick them up. They're expensive. They always have been. Tim Holtz has always had a good product, but they are spendy. I have a lot of his Distress Deoxides, like these pads, but I've always wanted to try the sprays. So the day that I went, they actually had a sale. Buy two, get one half off. So I ended up doing that. So I ended up getting, let's see here, this one's Vintage Photo in here. So Vintage Photo, their Walnut Stain, which is one that I do not have in here. I do not have Vintage Stain. Hickory Smoke, I do not have that either. So that's nice. Antique Linen, I do have that one. Vintage Photo, I have that one. That one's actually the same in that one, so that kind of sucks. And Walnut Stain, so... Alright, so that does kind of bite. So I got two of the same ones, but I mean, they're supposed to to spray and to spread different to make it look more antique-y. But I wanted to try these in some of my junk journaling because a spray will like expand, and they're alcohol sprays, so I really wanted to try these. These I thought would be really fun. So that's all I got from Micheals. Let's let's maybe clean this off. We're gonna get very full very quick if we don't. So this I just recently got off of Amazon too. This is for scrapbooking as well, or scrapbooking or making cards. It's called a scoreboard. But you basically can use this. It's to make envelopes. You can make envelopes or pockets or anything like that. But this is really nice. I wanted to try this too. I figured I'd show you this too. Have not tried it yet. Haven't even taken it out of the package. But I thought this would come in handy. I even have envelopes in some of my ephemera books that I just recently got that I'll be showing you right after this, that have envelopes in it that I can use in this. So that it'll be really nice. So, speaking of ephemera books, so these are what I said are going to be spendy, guys. Now, if you have the money, I'm not saying it's not going to be a good purchase. These are phenomenal. They are a good purchase if you have the money, but if you are hurting for money, these are not going to be your best friend. I will be completely honest with you. For US purchases at Barnes & Noble, these came from Barnes & Noble. The price is $25 for this book. 25 bucks, but you get a lot in here, and some are more than this one. I think the highest one I paid for was $35. So they add up. But they do, this one came with 2 of these. One is just paper. This one has, I mean, look at how cute that is. It has little birdies and everything on it. But this one comes with like little notepads and everything. I mean, you can just literally rip this out and use this, put this in your junk journal. But they even have like images and stuff in here. I'll just show you this since this one's actually out of here. I mean, look at the cute little boy with the tinsel tree. I mean, isn't he adorable? This is, this one's very vintage. It says Christmas collection. This came out of this book. Remember I said that. But it's just has very vintage stuff. You can even use this as a junk journal if you wanted to. It's basically what it is, but I mean, even my wish list for the year has even your red trucks, your mushrooms, your vintage papers. I mean, all kinds of stuff, you guys. Look at the little woman in the little car. Furry jacket. Look at the old ornaments. Gingerbread. Letter to Santa. Look at the vintage picture with Santa and a little boy, little kids. He's telling a story. And then the book itself, I mean, it even has this little pocket. You could tear this out. This is really pretty. Baby, it's cold outside. It starts off with beautiful flower, beautiful birds. Here, let me adjust the camera a little bit. Try to get everything in frame. And they are perforated. Everything's perforated. So you can rip them out quite easily. Look at the vintage. If you don't speak vintage, I don't know what does, guys. But even this one's like postcards. This one is just a little note to say hi. So these are all perforated. You can tear each one of these out. Christmas trees, this one, these are all perforated. So they come with these. These are perforated too. They're like, you can use these as pockets if you wanted to. Or what they did, these are just like little tags actually. But they're, you can fold them. So like these have the fold in them already, but you can use these as your tags for your presents if you wanted to too. But, you know, you can use them in your junk journals, which is what I'm probably going to be doing. But these are all the same way. There's journaling paper. There's also color paper on the back. I like that pink. I'm not a big fan of pink during Christmas, to be honest with you. Envelopes. These are what I was talking about. They come with the envelopes like this. These are not perforated though. Or they are perforated on the side, but I mean they're not already bent or anything. So this would be really nice on my scoreboard. And then you have this side already with the envelope filled out and everything. But you can fill it out. And then you already have your paper, so you can write their note to them. But I mean, look at all these beautiful papers, you guys. Here's another envelope. Look at that lady there. More envelopes. Here's some stickers. The deer. These are all stickers as well. And you got a candy cane. A little hot chocolate dude. A little vintage paper, some more. These are actually door. I don't know. They look like door things. To and from, but they're actually, I'm sure they're package things, but they have the little door hanger thing. They look like you put them on the door. There's more. There's some package tags. These ones are like little ornament ones. So if you wanted to punch those out, you could. Or you could have the girl decorating the tree. It's the only problem with you have to kind of decide on some of these because they are double-sided. These ones are a cutout. I already cut one out. I did use this book. I didn't care too much about this side, so it didn't bother me to cut that out. These ones are like, much like, oh my gosh. Hands are getting dry. Borders, and then you got like a sweater thing here. But I mean, there's so many. Look at this. Look at this retro one. That's so kitschy right there. More tags. These are more tags. These are like invitations. If you had a party, you can fill these ones out. More stickers. Gallon of big stocking. These are more stickers. More vintage paper. There's a whole bunch of them, you guys. Look at all the vintage papers. I am trying to go a little bit faster because otherwise we're going to be here forever. But this. That one's really pretty too. I like the vintage ones. These are tags, so they even have the little punch holes, so you could put these on your packages if you wanted to, or you can put them in your junk journals. These books are made to do ephemera stuff, so you can do whatever you wanted with them. These are made, these are all cardstock. They're harder, so have little cardinal ones here. You can Do whatever you want with them. This is paper. So it says paper, paper, paper. So I'm actually going to take this out. It does come with a little bit of glue stick to it. And the sad part is this stuff does actually stain a little bit of your paper, depending on the paper in that side. I kind of noticed that one other time. Just give it a little bit of a stain. But these are actually vintage wrapping papers, so you can use these as actual wrapping paper if you want. I'm probably not going to do that. So these will probably end up being used actually in my junk journal. But these, you know, so you actually kind of have the same kind of prints. So these are the candy canes. We kind of saw those. Kind of saw that one. And then packages. I don't know if I actually seen that one. That was pretty. Here's some more cardstock. So these are going to be kind of like cards. So they do have like the fold here. This one is so pretty. Has like little nutcrackers and rocking horses and stuff. But here's some more of the pictures, the papers, envelopes, stuff like that. I mean, Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year. This one's really pretty too. You can fold that out as well. But that just gives you an idea of this one, guys. I have a bunch of these. Like I said, I kind of went a little overboard on these, but I think there's so much potential in these. So I was not shy with picking those up. So I do have a few more to show you. Hold on, guys. I'm going to move a bunch of other stuff here. Stuff kind of got sat on top of it. And we're going to have a avalanche. Oh, come on. Paper collection. Alright, so I know I have some people on my channel that do not like Halloween. I know there's some people that do. Some of these just came out of some of these books. I don't even know some of them that don't even... Some of them I don't even remember where they came out of. So we're just going to go with it. Let's see. This one costed $25. This one is a witchcraft one. I'm not into witchcraft at all, but I thought the vintage... some of the vintage pictures in here were really cool. I do like Hocus Pocus, so I Put a Spell on You was very cool. And my husband does like Halloween. He's actually very into the vintage Halloween. So I was thinking about making a vintage inspired Halloween journal kind of for him. He's probably not going to ever use the journal, but to flip through I think it would be really cool for him. So the vintage inspired pictures were kind of up that alley. Now I'm not, like I said, witchcraft is definitely not. I'm a Christian, so we're going into that. But Halloween Party, this stuff is very fine. This stuff's fine. This is very fine. I mean, especially with this kind of stuff. But this is very, this and this is very up my husband's alley. He was born in '75, so anything that speaks like the very vintage Halloween is very up his alley. So this is the reason why I picked this up. He loves this kind of stuff. So anything that was that kind of genre I went with. I am a big Edgar Allan Poe person, so I liked this. Not a big fan of her. She gives me too much devil vibes, so I wasn't a big fan of her. Now, anything that I don't use, wise, but see, like her, this, you have to also remember too that these are double-sided as well. So, like, what is she covering up? So she's covering up my Edgar Allan Poe thing. So I probably would use this, but I'd use the crow. I love the roses, so I'd be using that before I'd be using that. So envelopes are totally fine. And I don't even mind her. Stickers are all fine. I know that there's one in here that has the... See, that's definitely my husband. That's definitely me. I'm not a big fan of that one. I'm not a fan of that one either. But the stickers are all fine. I know there's one in here. I don't know if it's in this book or I have another vintage Halloween one. That has the Ouija board. Definitely not going to be using that one at all. My husband liked that one too. These ones are really thick too. These are all the tags and the vintage stuff. That one's really cool. That one gave me a little bit Edgar Allan Poe too. So did that. These are all like cardstock too, guys. There's the potion bottles. Stuff. Any invitations, so you ever want to do a spooky party. I mean, and this is very a very 80s, 70s, 80s Halloween right there. It's kind of fun. All those stickers are good. That's fun. See, I don't mind. That's very Edgar Allan Poe too. I like that. And the coloring sheets, I love to color, so that's even fine. That one's fun. That one's fun too. I don't mind that. I like this one too. It's very nature-esque. I don't mind a little bit of spook to me. I mean, I'm okay with some of this stuff even. This one is kind of getting a little too dark for me. It does kind of speak a little bit of Edgar Allan Poe, but not... I actually do like this one, though. It's kind of cottagecore. Kind of dark and moody. I like the dark and moody. Dark and moody, I can go with dark and moody. I don't mind dark and moody. This one's a little more Edgar Allan Poe. There's some black. Love the green. Purple's fine. Red, orange, green. See, like this one here, I don't like that. I hate that. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. Hate that. Definitely hate that one. Anything that has to do with the... I don't even mind that. I mean, I don't do anything. I don't like that either. Anything to do with devil worship, or I 100% am against that. I'm sorry. Anybody that's watching my channel that I mean, I totally respect you guys. That's fine. But it kind of just gives me the heebie-jeebies. But I don't mind creepy. I'm fine with creepy. I'm fine with all that stuff. But if you start getting into Ouija or like devil worship junk, we're done. And I even have some friends that that kind of are into that, and I, just as long as they don't do it around me, I, whatever. But it ends there. These are really cool. I really like that. This is very vintage. I think these probably came out. These are the papers. These probably came out of that book. This is very, I really like that one. It's very vintage. This is very for my husband, like I said. Trying to find, because I'm pretty sure that one of these are probably the notepad. Because one of them, they all come with a notepad and a, and the paper pad. So I'm sure one of these were the notepads from it as well. But we will move on from there. We will move on to maybe a little bit more friendlier. So this is Woodland Mania. This one has it says 1,000 collectible stickers in it. I'm trying to see the price on this one. I think this one was a little bit more cheaper. So this one is going to just be a bunch of, this one's like a bunch of stickers, you guys. And the stickers are almost hidden. So like this is a big sticker here. So you can't even tell. These are all stickers. They're just cool. These are all, they're stickers in this. I mean, they're like I said, they're almost hidden. So you honestly have to just look. There's stickers behind here too. But I mean, it is double-sided, but there's even stickers in this, on this side as well. You just gotta find them. But it's just, the pictures are even pretty. Like these sides are even really pretty. Maybe there isn't stickers on here. Maybe that's why they did it. But you can use these papers after you get done with the stickers. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's what I said. Something like that. It's been a while since I've looked at these. Like, but they're all. These are all stickers, guys. And then you got these beautiful pictures. Look at all the mushrooms. Ugh. This one I absolutely fell in love with. I even like the frogs and the. Guys, I am so obsessed with. I'm so obsessed with nature stuff right now. It's not even funny. Look at the little boy on the leaf. Fairies. Fairies isn't as much, but like this stuff, even me being up in Minnesota, I love the deer and the elk and the moose and the nature stuff. Look at that. That's just so pretty. Paint sets. That's very dark academia kind of vibe. All the mushrooms. How cool would that be to have on your junk journal? Just. But I think these are a little bit cheaper. Look at all the clocks. I'm very into the clock thing too. But I do think these were a little bit cheaper, like I said. Bees, guys. I know there's a lot of bee lovers. There you go, right there. And then you get these after you're done using the stickers. Oh, and my strawberries, you guys. Look at the strawberries. You even got these ones over here. These have strawberries on them as well. And then the papers. Love, 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 love. The kitty playing a little ukulele or whatever it is. butterflies, squirrels on the nuts and stuff, more fairies. Deer, wildlife. The candelabras are really cool. Pipes, dress forms. What was that picture? Kind of interesting. Little weasels and badgers and mice. Oh, the owls. I do love me some owls. Getting into some owls. See, these would work in your vintage Halloween too. Owls were very in. Look at him. Mr. Bunny. See, like these here, I know that there's some stickers in some of these as well. But got some regular papers as well in here. So you got some regular bee paper and stuff back here. So you're getting some of the papers. This one's really pretty. Flowers. Oh, I absolutely love this one. Look at that. I need to use that in a journal. This one's pretty too. That one looked pretty for Christmas. Green. Oh, look at that green. That'd be nice for Christmas too. The vintage Christmas. So that one, vintage Christmas. All look very cool, guys. Alright, let's see, where are we at here? Alright, so this one's going to be very similar to the other ones here. This one's Magical Collection. So this one is another one of those ones. This one was a $35 one. So this one was a little bit more. I think I got more into this one though. I think I got two packs of stuff in here. So this one I think I might have gotten, I think I got a list journal. This one might have came in all of these. But this one might have, all of this might have came in here. So we got stuff like this. This is really pretty. Look at how pretty that is. What to do to relax. Junk journal. Junk journal relaxes me so much. Look at it. Look at the pretty mushrooms on that one. Oh, that's really pretty. That one's really pretty. The black with the lace. Moon and the stars. And then these are like the papers, like I said, the wrapping papers. So that one has like, it's almost like a forest scene. I know there's pictures in here that are like this, like the forest scenes. This one has like fairy house with the lanterns and stuff. So really pretty. I don't want to take these out and like open them up, otherwise I would, guys. I mean, you'll see kind of the pictures inside because I do kind of repeat them. Alice in Wonderland. Here's another journal I want to do, guys. I want to do an Alice in Wonderland. This is Alice in Wonderland kind of mock of it. It has the hair and then Alice and then the cards and stuff. I want to do that too. And it has paper in it of that. I think this one came with 2 sets of the paper. This one, I think it was this one. And then the journal. I think that's one of the reasons why it was so much more. Because it had extras. But look at these, you guys. Look at that. Just gorgeous. And this is the reason why, once upon a time, this is one of the reasons why I had to buy these. Like, yeah, this is definitely have to be one of those things. Look at the fairy. A little hedgehog. These are the cardstock ones. So these are the little invitations. A little fairy with the typewriter. These are more invitations. So like I said, they're going to be very similar to the other ones, but the pictures in here are just gorgeous, you guys. Mushrooms up there. Wondering if these is too far away, guys. Maybe I zoom in a little bit more. So you guys can see, maybe. See, like this right here, this is one of the spots where the paper was. One of the glue spots, so it kind of stained my paper. But some of these are so pretty, you guys. Look at it, look at it. Here's the one of the fairy houses. So pretty. And then this is very Beauty and the Beast. It speaks Beauty and the Beast to me. Stickers. More stickers. Here's some envelopes. Here's a fairy sitting on a garden talking to a little frog. Pretty flower. Oh my gosh, look at that one, guys. Here's some bookmarks. You can use, cut out your own bookmarks. So this one, I don't think they did in the other one. But even the paper behind it is so pretty, guys. Get some tags. They're just so pretty. I mean, every picture in this book is just gorgeous. Look at these. Oh, I mean, this is probably one of my favorite books. Every picture is just so pretty. It has to be my favorite. And I'm not even big into, like, I just love the colors. The colors on here are just gorgeous. Look at the cute little fairies. I'm not even big into the fairies. I mean, the fairies are cute, but the colors on some of these flowers and stuff, look at that. And the dragonflies and stuff are just so pretty. That is absolutely gorgeous. And here's two. This is very, I think this might be is this a card? This is cardstock, so no. That is cardstock, but I don't know what. Looks like 2 different images here. But it has the castle on this side, and then they got a close-up of them almost kissing. Oh my gosh, look at that. So pretty. And this one here is like, you can cut out, they're like the pictures, you can do the borders. So you can do her, and then this border, and then this border, and then that border. So you can do each one. So you can do the gold frame. This one's the same. Create your own wall art. So this is new. So they didn't have this in any of the other books. That one's really pretty. I mean, look, they're just so pretty, guys. Just gorgeous. Some of these, look at the butterflies. Stickers. That one's pretty. I just love the colors. Here's your invitations. These are so pretty. I love the unicorns. I used to be a big fan of unicorns when I was a kid. Maybe that's why I like it. It's just like nostalgia. Fairies. I love these. But I'm really into the woodland creatures right now. This one's adorable. Even these. You cut these apart and do like each diamond on a page. Really pretty. Look at the flowers in that. I don't know, guys. I'm just in love with all these pictures. Here's some more of the tags. We already seen that one. Alright, more of the beautiful picture. Look at the roses. Oh my goodness, you guys. They're just so vibrant. Butterflies. Look at that one. Even that one's pretty. So pretty. That one's giving me very Edgar Allan Poe. Here's the Alice in Wonderland one. I really like this one even. Even it has skulls on it, but I really like it. These ones are just regular cutouts. So I probably won't even use that, even though I really like it. I probably use all of those for my junk journaling. Those are pretty. I'd probably use all of those though. I like all of those. So I like the fairies. So I'm probably gonna have to do a fairy book. Because I like the fairies better than I like the picture. Ooh, look at the green, guys. Look at that. Color pictures, I love the color, so that's nice. I even like the black. Look at the black. You can kind of see the detailing in it. Might be kind of hard for you guys. Ooh, look at that one. So this one has got some folds in it. So this is all like the borders. So they're going to be kind of like belly bands. So you can do the belly bands in it. That's pretty. These are stickers. So they're going to be kind of like borders. It's pretty. Some more of your invitation, or your stickers. Oh my gosh, stickers. Tags. More tags. There's a dragon. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Look at her. Ooh, so pretty, guys. Ugh. Peacock, she beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm just in love with all these colors. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Hi, honey bunny. There's some more. They have pretty colors. Oh. This one I'm kind of showing you pretty much the entire book, you guys. But I can't help it. The books, that's probably my favorite. That's probably absolutely my favorite. So pretty. So pretty, so pretty. Okay. So, this one I believe is just a coloring book. It is. But again, I like the color. And these would be really pretty to have in your junk journal as well. So don't be afraid to pick up coloring books either, guys. I mean, you can't go wrong with a coloring book. And these would be really cool even if you didn't want to color them. You can do these with your gel stain, these things. So keep that in mind. Mushrooms, owls. But I love to color, so I'm probably going to enjoy this. I actually might, after I'm done with cleaning today. As soon as I'm done with this haul, we gotta clean the living room. My living room's a disaster. After the 12 days of Christmas and stuff, I absolutely need a good house cleaning, but love the details in some of these. Alright, so this is my last book here that I got from Barnes & Noble. But again, this one is also the Enchanted Forest, so it's going to have a lot of the animals and stuff in here, mushrooms and stuff like that. So we're probably going to flip through a lot of this, but it is going to be pretty. It's going to probably be the same kind of concept that we were looking at before. But like I said, guys, this is just to give you ideas of the kind of stuff that you can find. Mushroom paper. This stuff, you can even pick some of the mushroom paper up at Temu. I do also have a Temu haul, guys, that we can be showing you too. I probably will go to that next, to be honest with you. Good things are coming. Self-love club. Create a gallery wall. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So you can use these and put these on your wall. Take it easy. Be wild and wander. More coloring ones. Got some stickers. That one's really pretty. That would have been really pretty for fall. So this one has the wallpaper in it, but it has it in this little pouch. I don't even think I opened it, so it still has its sticker on it. Oh, look at that one. It has a little hedgehog and a little owl. That's pretty. So, just so I give you an idea, these are pretty big, guys. A wrap a full present. So if you ever wanted to wrap a present with it, it would wrap a pretty good present. These are going to be like ornaments here. They do punch out, you can tell already. More paper. That one's pretty. I kind of like that one with the mushrooms. I didn't plan this one out very well. This is very hard to open. The sticker does not work very well. Little squirrels, mushrooms, very, very cute. Very, very cute. Aww, that one's adorable. More tags. Oh, look at the owls. Those would be cute on a Christmas tree. Oh, adorable. And then we got another paper here. This one I think I did look at. Oh, this one's a poster. This one's a poster. So if you wanted to frame it, you could frame it. It has all the pictures of the trees and everything. Let's see. Is this one my most expensive one? Okay, this one's 30 bucks. This one's $30. So but that is where you can get these, again, like I said, from Barnes & Noble if you are interested. But if you guys cannot go that route, I'm going to tell you right now, hold on one second. You can also go this route. Now, these first ones that I got here, like this one here, I actually got from a truck stop. The truck stops have magazines outside. Sorry, I had to take a drink. So the truck stops have magazines outside their little walk-in area, and they are usually free. If they're in the little walk-in area where like the newspapers and stuff are, they're usually, you don't have to pay for them. So that is a great idea for free ephemera. You can just grab them, take them in your car. Another good idea would be to stop at your local library or local businesses that would have magazines, guys, because their magazines are going to go out of date. And what do they do with them? They throw them or they recycle them. They can't keep them. If they're out of date, they're going to throw them. So they're going to just toss them. So go to your local library, talk to them and be like, hey, I do scrapbooking or I do junk journaling. A lot of people don't know what junk journaling is. So if you go and tell them that I do scrapbooking and I would really like some of your magazines that are outdated that you're just going to be tossing, that are, you know, that you can't have on the shelves anymore. Can you save them for me? And I'm sure they'll set them aside for you. Now, these are going to be a lot of like advertisements and stuff like that, but I'm not saying that you can't find like the camera. The camera would be fun. There's some things that are going to be in here. You are also going to be looking for like words, anything that would be a word that you can save, that would help you in your junk journaling. Look for words. Look for wedding. If you're doing a wedding venue or wedding or anything that if you're doing junk journaling about your wedding, here you go, wedding. You're going to want to look for stuff like that. Granted, you're probably not going to cut out the people in here or anything like that, but stuff like this is always nice to have in your stash for this. I have been cutting up a little bit more of my magazines than what I thought I was going to ever. Now that I'm starting to do junk journaling. Date night. That'd be a fun one. Fine dining. Sure, why not? Anything outdoor. Entertainment. Those are fun words that you can keep. This is just kind of giving you an idea, guys. But there is going to be, I mean, we're going to kind of flip through some of this, but it's going to kind of depend on what kind of junk journaling you want to do or what kind of thing you're looking for. But there's also going to be sometimes, like if you want to do a food journal, go for a food book, you know. Advertisements. I got some in here that I picked up at some of those you know, places that I just kind of grabbed a book. I was just looking for magazines, so I just went and grabbed. So, but the flowers are nice. I would, you know, I'll put those in anything. But I mean, so here's another one that I just randomly grabbed. The maps are always kind of nice. But we're gonna, some of these borders even would be kind of cool. It's kind of, you can't even see it. But it's just kind of polka dotted right there. You can cut those out and put those in there. Be kind of a neat add-on. Any of these little pictures, the moose, that would, I'd probably put that out and put it in there, depending on what kind of junk journaling I'm doing. If you're doing a garden journal, this would work too. Even if you got if you got a lady in there, they're gardening, that would be a fun one. This one, she's gathering up stuff, farming. They even got farmer word up here. I've seen a bunch of people do farming journals. This one is kind of like a crop kind of book. So any of this kind of stuff, these are really nice. I love the old pictures. So that would be a really nice picture to cut up or cut into the journal and stuff like that. I kind of like the old-timey vintage stuff. Beans. This would be a really cute farm or harvest one. Like that'd be cute for like even for texture. I mean, you don't have texture, but I mean it looks like texture. It'd be kind of cool. An age. There you go. This would be nice for a farm one too. There's some more beans. The charts are kind of neat. I don't know if I would actually use the charts, but here's some sunflower ones and a cow. Oh, the little cow's cute. It's getting fed by a bottle. We used to do that. My dad used to be a farmer. Well, he still is a farmer, but I mean, I used to raise the cows. So we had to go out and bottle feed. Look at the little baby. See, I cut that out too. Great places to work. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sandy's Donuts. My mom's name is Sandy, so I'd probably do that one. My mother-in-law's name is Sandy too, actually. So I have, my mom's name is Sandy and my mother-in-law's name is Sandy, so go figure. An envelope, that's kind of cool. Wonder if we could figure out how to do that. Cut a little opening, make that an actual envelope. That's kind of cool. So this is kind of cool, the design. If you're doing kind of a colorful journal, you could stick like the little stickers in here and kind of cover up the people. Kind of make that, that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm just kind of giving you guys idea. Just go and pick up Go pick up any kind of, kind of like that. I mean, I'm on my computer a lot since I'm a YouTuber, so I do a lot of editing and stuff. I kind of like that, so I'd probably cut her out. And like I said, all of these magazines, the first ones here that I'm showing you, I got all these for free. Every single one of them I got for free. So the money thing, I thought that was kind of cool. You could probably, if you're doing some kind of business page or something, you could cut the money out. And there's quite a few of them here. You could cut out all those. See, there's quite a few of them. I kind of like, excuse me, sorry. I kind of like the fire one here. There's a picture of a bunch of people at the fire pit. It reminds me of my childhood. We used to do that a lot. So I kind of like that one. But, I mean, it's going to kind of depend on what you want. I do like this border here too. It has like purple with the blue polka dots. I'd probably cut that out too and use it around my edges. This kind of a design, if you like the modern kind of thing, I'm not a big fan of that, but if you like it, you could definitely cut something like that out. The homemade soy candles, those are pretty. Cut something like that out, especially if you were a DIYer. You made something like that. You had pictures of it. Here's something, be like Meet Fargo. This is something that you could grab and you could show off of what you. This is something that you could. This is something that they promote all of their food. So this is what I'm saying about, like, if you were doing a food journal, this would be something that you would go and find and pick up, because they have a bunch of advertisements of food. This is going to be like food trucks, sit around places. I kind of like the little pizza and the burger here. So this is going to be like your restaurants and stuff. So you got the steak place here, and you got tacos and all that. Fargo's oldest restaurants. I really like the way this whole thing looked. I would probably put something else here, but I love the flowers and stuff. I'd probably use that. But yeah, I mean, even tells you about the place. Have like nachos and got all these animated pictures up here. Those are kind of cool. That's even kind of neat. Feed a family in need. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. It just gives you an idea. So these ones here all came from my thrift store. I got all these. Guys, most of these were like 25 cents from my local thrift store. My local thrift store was, I mean, it's a local one charity thrift store that delivers to the Red Cross and stuff if people need it and stuff. So It's actually a very good cause. But I go there and I shop a lot for, this is just a bag, a little bag. This would be really cute for in your junk journal and stuff. I love cardinals and stuff, so that's really cute. But any of this stuff would be cute for your junk journaling. This is actually really old. It's like only 60 cents when it was first thing, but it's I mean, look at how old vintage that is. But this is kind of like an old crafting one. Craft magazine. But I liked the old pictures of the black and whites. I like the black and white pictures. Look at the old peacock. Old feathered poodle. It tells you how to do it all. Even the feathered wreath there. It's not black and white, but I think it was still cool. But I thought this was cool, so I picked it up. So, I mean, go to your local thrift store. This is an old magazine. They cut out the address and everything. I'm not even sure the date of it. But, I mean, it was when, March 18th, 2024. So, I guess it was last year. But, I mean, so there's some stuff in here. This was really pretty. The flowers, you can cut the flowers out, put them in your journal. But you know, like I said, you're going to be looking for words too. Caribbean. You never go to the Caribbean, you could use that. Fabulously. Why not? Magazines are always a good source. Every day is a battle. Why not? There's a lot of good ideas to do some of these. This is a cuisine book. If you do some more food. I just grabbed a bunch of their books, or a bunch of their, I don't even know what's in most of these. Like I said, I just grabbed a bunch. This is mostly food and recipes. Recipes would be a good thing to put in something like that too. Here's another cooking network with Barefoot Contessa on the front. But there's also a bunch of apples. We do like a summary fruit journal. I mean, even though I'm going to do a strawberry one, you can do any kind of just summary fruit. I probably won't. The books are cool. I really liked the books. And you don't have to keep them as your titles. You can use them for different titles. I thought that was kind of cool. These were really cool too. I liked I mean, it's a board game, but there's chicken, there's a table. The animated pictures, I liked the animated pictures. Even the little car, stuff like that. I liked that stuff. That stuff's kind of up my alley a little bit. I don't like it, like, cartoony. I mean, it is cartoony, but I don't like it to a point to where it's, like, childish. But if you're going to do, like, a game-like look, like, it kind of brings me back to my childhood. It may be a little bit different. But I'm not going to go and buy, like, Dora stickers or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Here's a bunch of more recipes. This one, like I said, a bunch of these I just kind of picked up. But this one has a lot of, like, decor. It really isn't my style, but I know that there's some pictures in here of like dogs and flowers and stuff like that that you can definitely use. I mean, I probably won't cut out like the designs of their house, but it was in the stack, so I just grabbed it. That one's not bad. I don't mind the, I mean, I definitely cut off cover of the words and stuff, but, and like I said, you're also looking for words. Oh yeah, there's a lot of these that were kind of cool too. Like there's the flowers and stuff. Oh, I loved the car. I loved the little bug car with the flowers in it. That one was kind of cool too. These were absolutely fantastic. These got ideas of like scrapbooking, which is basically what you're doing in a journal book. So these would be absolutely fantastic. So these you can actually, so like I would actually cut out like these pictures. You could cut every single one of these little things out. This is basically giving you ideas to craft with, but you can cut everything out. Like you could cut that little piece out, you can cut that out. That's an envelope with stamps on it. But everything you can cut out of here, guys. But I absolutely love these little vintage photos. And we haven't even gotten into, this is just the cover. We haven't even gotten into any of this stuff yet. I love this old picture too. But this was absolutely one of the best finds. This is just one of them. I have a bunch of these books. I even like this dude here. There's some vintage stamps in here too. I love all these photos and stuff. Guys, I love the vintage stuff. And this one was a great find. So anything vintage stamps, if you like the vintage stuff, if you like the stuff like I'm showing you right now, look for the scrapbook books like this. Because this is a great find to find. Anything like that. I mean, they're not all like that. You're gonna have some children stuff, but even the little children shoe is cute. The hearts up here are cute. Little carriage. I mean, it just kind of depends on what you're doing and your junk journal, guys. You do you. I mean, if you want to start out, this is the way to do it. Go to your thrift stores. Go to your local markets. Go to your, look at tickets. That's also another thing too, guys. Save your garbage. Save your garbage. So if you guys go to a movie with your husband or boyfriend or significant other, whoever, kids even, save your tickets. Save your little tabs or whatever, because you can use these in junk journals too. It's actually a little memory keepsake as well. It's almost, like I said, you're basically scrapbooking in journal form. Old stamps. I got a bunch of old stamps that I got from Whatnot. We haven't even got into Whatnot yet. But, what's this? Oh, so look at that. Somebody else's ephemera. I'm telling you right now too, if you guys go on to Whatnot, That is something else that you can get ephemera, and you can get antique ephemera, and you'll get into some trouble on there. Not saying that like bad trouble, but it's addicting. It's addicting. So this was like this is a tour book from Coastal Ocean Playground. I can't even pronounce that, but it's like way off somewhere. But it's pretty. But these pictures, I mean, look at the church. It's just, and this is an old book. He's doing some pottery there. Remember the old still lives? We used to have to draw those when we were in school. I love the cottage look to that. People floating in the boat. Kentville. But you can tell it's old. It's like 70s. Lewisburg. There we go. We kind of figured out where it was. Fort Anne. There's Fort Anne right there. And that one. This was also at the thrift store, guys. So, like, I don't know how long how long this was ago. So, like, but it was there. Top of Old Smoky. Look at the old car. So it had to be like 70s. 60s, 70s. Little bagpipe. Sitting on the car bumper. Gathering at the barbecue. You're doing a farming one. There you go. That'd be a nice one. I like the fall views on this one. Color of the sport. Look at that one. Look at the fall colors on that. That's so pretty. Anyway. Oh, and maps are also a big thing, you guys. There you go. Nova Scotia, whatever. It's over in Maine. But we already figured that out. The Shape of Romance. Anyway. This is also something I found at the thrift store. Vintage wallpaper. Not wallpaper, oh my gosh. Wrapping paper. It's just in one of those little pieces. I haven't seen any of this since I was a kid. My mom used to have some of those. Taste of Home. This is another magazine. Canning, that's a good one. Blueberries. anything you do in fall harvest, if you wanted to do something fall harvesty, that'd be something that'd be good in that. The blueberries and the canning, anything like that. Yep, yep. There's another scrapbooking one. Any of this is really good. All the birds. This is also something that can give you ideas with some pockets and ideas of how you want to layer stuff. So if you wanted to read up on this, you can also read up on it and get some ideas of some stuff that you want to do for your junk journaling. So it's basically the same kind of concept, guys. Basically the same kind of concept, but you can also use the magazine as ephemera. Oh, did you see the puppy? Look at the puppy. His name's Gunther. His name's Gunther, guys. Look at Gunther. Ooh, strawberries. This one's really cool too, guys. Look at this vintage wallpaper. Oh my gosh, why do you keep saying wallpaper? Look at this one. Vintage wrapping paper. Isn't that gorgeous? 25 cents, you guys. Maybe even 10 cents. I don't remember. Might even been 10 cents. And then this one. So dang pretty. But this one I paid 75 cents for. If you guys are into anything, farmy or, like, I don't know, because, like I said, farmy or, horse style, cowboy, there we go, cowboy, that cowboy style is what I was trying to go for. This would be right up your alley. The barnwood is freaking awesome. I love this one. There's only one of this one. They come in, I think there's, oh, we skipped one. So they have the bandana as well. So they come in like 3, I think. But there's only one of this one. So whoever was using it really liked that one as well. So they got cowhide as well. They really like the cowhide as well, I like. They have, yeah, they come in 2s, it looks like. So they like, or they have the horseshoes. They have the leather. The buckle. Denim. Denim is a nice one. The sunflower sunsets. That's really pretty. Looks like there's only one of that one. So there's a few of them that were used in here, but this is really cute for, I think they probably were using this for scrapbooking. This one there's 2 of. The hat with the all the stuff, the accessories. The horses. The stirrups and the bridle. I love horses. Here's the cracked leather. Here's one with a guitar. That one's really cool. do that one. That one would be really pretty. That's like sunset or sunrise. There's only one of that one, so we obviously like that one too. The Rusty Crusty Stars, I like that one too. There's a silhouette of a horse. You can barely see him in the shadows. There is two of that one as well. Here's some more print. We obviously liked that one because there's only one of that one. And then there's only one of the rope. But I thought that was a pretty good deal for 75 cents. You saw that already. And this one here, what will you do with a squirt of glue? This one was very animated, but it has all like, it basically can tell you all the different crafting that you can do. But I kind of like the little animated like glue and paste and crayons and all that kind of stuff. I did kind of like the little bear and stuff, painting, stuff like that. Little girl painting and stuff. I kind of liked all of these, so that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. A little kitty and little boy and stuff. Little elephant. I mean, you can cut all these out, or you can read it. But that's the main reason why I picked it up, because all these you can use as pictures for your junk journaling. Paste and glue. I mean, that's one of the main stuff that you're going to be using anyway. The little fingerprint animals. Those are kind of cute. Little apples and onions and slices. Excuse me. They're all kind of cute, but that's the main reason why I picked that up. Get kind of the main idea. And then, oh, look at this one. More vintage wrapping paper. The little penguins. So cute. Oh my goodness. This one was absolutely adorable. It had quilting. Oh, so pretty. Look at these guys. Look at the pictures in here. This speaks cottagecore in a nutshell. Like, some of the pictures in here, first of all, the quilts in here are freaking gorgeous. But you can cut all the quilts out if you wanted to use them in some of your junk journaling. But these paintings in here are just phenomenal. Look at even that. I mean, that would go great on an ornament for your tree if you just wanted to do stuff like that. But look at that. Look at. And then all of those, I would cut out every single one of those and stick it in my junk journal. And all of those. This was like probably one of my favorite finds. I love all of these. And all of these pictures right here. See, I don't mind the animated stuff. I like this kind of stuff, but it ain't like kitty. You know what I mean? This is, it reminds me of puzzles. And I love all that. I love farm horses. Those are my favorite kind. I love Clydesdales. Clydesdales are like my favorite kind of horse. The sheep out there with the quilts hanging in front. Love all of that. That's so pretty. Liked the brick or the stone buildings. So pretty. Look at that. Little kitty sleeping on there. That one's really pretty too. Oh, the farm, or the harvest. So pretty, guys. So, so pretty. This one, I know I've said it like 50 times that it's so pretty, but just some of these pictures in here are just the cardinals with the little cottage and then the blanket. Swim in. So pretty, guys. The mountains. Alright, now my last magazine that I found was this one. And I only paid 25 cents for this one. No, this one I think I paid $1 for. This one I think I actually got at a garage sale. No, I didn't. No, I think I got this from the same. But it was originally $15. It's actually, the whole magazine is all about the Miracle on 34th Street. I honestly think I'm going to try selling this on Whatnot first before I cut this up. And if it does not sell, then I probably will. Because I like all the black and white pictures. It's very vintage. Because it's all about... I mean, it's about both videos. You know, both movies or whatever. But it's all about the story about the Miracle on 34th Street. But I like the advertisements and everything about it. It has all of the film strips and everything. I mean, it's basically the whole stories. All the background. Film director. Everything about it. Actresses. It's kind of cool. Like, I just like the old vintage photos and stuff. Like, this is right up my alley. Something I would have loved to see. Except for that's creepy as heck. But, like, anything like that. The Macy's Day, Thanksgiving Day Parade and everything, I would love to see that in real life. Probably something I'd never see in my days. I mean, I watch it every year, but I'd probably never get to go see it standing in front of it. But, you know. Like I said, I'm probably going to try selling this on Whatnot first and see if anybody wants it. If not, then I probably will craft with it. Anyway, like I said, guys, check your local places. I'm going to now get into little Whatnot, or not Whatnot, little, sorry for the rattling. I want to get into a little haul off of Temu. So sadly, these all were more fall related, not Christmas. And I'm kind of out of the fall realm now, but I mean, these I can use all year, but these are like little charms. They're like little leaves. I got silver, gold, kind of like a copper. It's kind of like a green, like almost a what do you call it? Like they almost have that patina look. Very, very pretty. But these I think would be really cool in your junk journals, like dangling. So I got those off of Temu. I do not remember any of the prices. These were back when I was shopping for fall stuff. So it's been about a month. And I just have not got a chance to show anybody. But they got some really pretty images, guys. Look at all of this stuff. I just haven't had a chance to use it. Haven't had a chance to show anybody. These are all pretty thick too. They're cardstock. But the images and stuff on these are just so pretty. Look at the little barn. Truck. I'm kind of getting out of the farmhouse look, but even the truck's pretty. The little barn's pretty. I love that. Love the picnic table. Or picnic table. The picnic basket thing. Little girl walking. The apple pie. Pretty sunflowers. Scarecrow. Little girl sitting by the tree. I love the little, that one there too. It's really pretty. This one's probably one of my favorites. I love the cottage look when she's out gathering apples and stuff. The little girl, she's crying. She wants an apple. So stinking cute. And then this one, she's sleeping and the pumpkins and stuff. That one's really pretty. Gorgeous scenery. The mountains and stuff in the back. Another barn. And then we're back to the beginning, guys. So, so pretty. Yeah. I will have these for next year. I'm a little bummed that I never got to use these, but it's amazing me how fast stuff goes by. You have all the ideas for everything, and then it just, like, it zooms by so quick. I mean, I try my darndest to stay with the seasons. I could still craft for fall, guys. I could, but you know, everybody kind of moved into Christmas. That one's really pretty with the flowers. These are kind of springy. It's pretty. Love the cottage look. Apple pies. That one's really pretty with the little deer. That's probably my favorite. The red and the orange trees. Apples, gathering apples for harvest. Love the cottage. More apple pie. Trees. I love the flowers too. Oh, and my little tiny foxy. So cute. Love the little chair by the tree. This one speaks to me, a very England cottage style too. I'm very into that too. I don't know. That's very cute too. Another one that's very cottagey. Love it. A little girl again with the apple. At least this one's not crying. Very cute. More apples. And we're back at the beginning. Try to put these back in the little things. I ain't gonna worry about the plastic right now, but These are very scenery ones. This one has a very pretty lake view. Mushroom. You know, I'm about the mushrooms, guys. Mushrooms. Oh, the cottage. Guys, I am so into cottage core. So into cottage core. And that's probably why I went with the scenery ones. Look at the little house. Gathering of the grapes. Another little cottage out in the field. A little boy and girl walking in the fall leaves. Staring at all the butterflies. This one's so pretty too with all the fall flowers. I like that one too. I like him in the fall vest or fall sweater. Ladybug, that is definitely not fall. If they're gonna do fall with that, they need to have those dang Asian beetles. This one's pretty. I like all the pretty purples and pinks. I like the little swing. Very cute. That one's pretty as well. Pretty flower. Fall leaves. That's really pretty too. Love the bridge, guys. Love the bridge. These would be really cute on a, even if you didn't want to put these in your journal, these would be really cute on a gallery wall. Look at that. Fall lavender. Or spring. You can use these for spring too. Strawberries. I mean, how do you get the strawberries? She's gorgeous. She really speaks cottage core. So does she. A pretty fall dress. Or spring dress. This looks spring. Some of these could go spring. Might have to use some of those for spring. Now, if you guys are interested in any of these things off of Temu, guys, all you really have to do is go on to Temu and put in junk journal supplies or junk journal pages or whatever the case is. You will have tons and tons of stuff that will come up. I promise you. I do recommend trying to look up stuff from their actual hold on, I need to take another drink. So they have local shipments out now, and I would recommend actually looking up stuff from their actual warehouse instead. I'm not saying I have any bad stuff coming from local pickups or whatever, but to be honest with you, some of that stuff takes longer from their local places than it does from their dang webs or their dang warehouse. So, and it splits up. It's like you get like 3 items from one place and 4 items from one place and 2 items from one place. It's like it's retarded. So I would recommend I just would recommend looking it all up from their warehouse. You'll get it all in one shipment. Just a recommendation if you would go that direction. There's some really fall fairies and girls and stuff. Very pretty. Oh, like again, I don't know what it is. I've been ordering a lot of fairies and stuff. Maybe I am getting into the fairy stuff. Really pretty. Pumpkins. Here's one with a deer. She's really pretty. Wildlife. It's like you order stuff for woodland and it comes with fairies. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm okay with that. I like fairies too. Not that I don't. She's really pretty. Look at it, orange leaves, or orange leaves. Oh my gosh. I can definitely tell I've been doing this way too long. It's pretty feather, or oh my, wings. Here she is by the lake. Pretty pumpkins again. Are we starting over here? No, not yet. Seems like I have that one a couple times. Pretty. Oh, the dragonflies. There, we're starting over. There's a crow. Do only seem to have one of each, which is fine. Sometimes you get multiple. Oh, these are Christmas ones. Ah, I did get Christmas ones. These are going to be vintage Christmas, so that's going to be nice because I am doing vintage Christmas journaling now. So this, it looks like they're in kind of like a church. Or she's holding candles. Looks like she's about ready to put them on a tree. That's really pretty. Having Christmas meal. The Christmas pudding. Singing Christmas carols. That's really pretty too. Outside the carriage. Ooh. And he a dapper young man. This stuff is very, gives me very, Christmas Carol. I think that's why I liked it. It's probably one of my favorite stories. It's one of my mom's too. And I wanted to do a Christmas Carol journal. Probably won't get to that yet. That is adorable. The little girl. That's pretty. So pretty. Look at that. Very pretty. Vintage Saint Nick. It's a pretty dress. Kind of a pinkish color. Not into the pinks during Christmas, but that's pretty. So pretty. Look at him dancing. Oh, so cute. I didn't remember I got any Christmas ones, so I'm excited about that. I thought they were all fall. Alright, so we're definitely going to keep that one out. Alright. Let's see here. What's this? Some clocks. Some more clocks. Like I need any more, but we got some more anyway. So these are, I do not believe these are stickers. So these would just be cute just to have in the junk journals. So I got some gold, some black, some white. That's a really cute one. There's black ones. Looks like there's 3 of each. But, or 3 of each. 3, but one in all different color. So the gold and then the black. Those are nice. I like using clocks in my stuff. I don't know. I like the vintage clocks. These we'll probably put back in here. Keep them together for now until I can put them away. These here look like stickers. Oh. Okay, so these have like vintage keys. I have like a big clip, so these would be really nice for junk journaling, guys. Do you have like a frame? It's a really pretty frame. It has like flowers and gold detailing on it. Several frames on it. This one's kind of like a brown and a gold. Some more frames. A lock. This one's like a stamp. One of those vintage wax stamps. It's a heart frame. Really pretty detailing on it. A heart locket. A oval frame. These are all stickers, but they're clear stickers, so they're nice. You won't be able to see the backing on it. There's vintage keys. That's a pretty one. That's a lace one with a little bow frame. Another frame. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that one. Ooh, I like this one too. I like that. A lot of the frames. I have so many frames, guys. It's not even funny. I don't usually have these kind of frames. I have a lot of these frames, which they all are. They're like the clocks that I just showed you. Well, that's a pretty locket. I did have a clock in there, another clock. That's pretty. Ooh, that's a pretty key. Look at that key. Oh, not focusing. Look at that key. That's pretty too. It's a pretty lock. One more clock. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Look at that one. Love that one. Another one of those. These are all really nice. I like these. That's a that's a nice one. Nice clip. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Ooh, I like these ones too. Oh, look at the little birds. Oh, focus, focus. Look at the little birds. Little love doves. All right, those are nice. I like those. Nice stickers. Very nice. I'm actually happy with that purchase. I'm not saying I'm not happy with any of them, but I do like those. I do likey those. They actually kind of remind me of Tim Holtz a little bit. So I'm not disappointed in that whatsoever. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. We're sticking to the side of it. Guys, I'm sorry. This is going to be a very, very long haul for you. But you guys were up for it. Oh, these are stickers too, guys. These are very pretty. They're vintage little tiny girls. They all are like, they're focusing on the girl pic or on the faces, but these would be really nice for vintage junk journaling. Guess that I like the cottage and vintage look. So these are all very, very cute. A couple of them are, looks like they're redone. I love the envelope too that it came in. Alright. Almost done with Temu. We have one more of these left. These are a little bit more cartoony. But I liked the patterns on these. They kind of have a little bit of patchwork to them. I like the cottage here. It was a little bit more patchwork. Kind of look like texture. The field is that way too on this one. This one was really cool. It almost looks like it was paper. Like papered that way. So it's like they were made out of paper. I loved the bike. The bike was cool. There's a little sheep. A little kite. A little sunflower. Castle. Looks like a rainy day for that one. She was gorgeous. I liked her. She's really pretty. I think she was one of the main reasons why I got this package. I really liked the little girl. All right. I don't know, guys. We might have to break this up into two. All right, so we're gonna get into Whatnot. So Whatnot is an app that you can go on. I have talked about Whatnot before. So, but to all the people that are new and that you do not know about Whatnot, I'm going to explain a little bit to you. Whatnot is an app that you can go to, and it is a live auction that you can purchase stuff off. You basically bid, and the highest bidder wins it. So, like I said, I do sell things on Whatnot myself. So, I mean, I can kind of show you on my phone here. So this is the app. You can download it onto your phone. So the app looks like this. It's like two little hearts. So it basically opens up into this. This is your main page. So each one of these little little things right here, these are all live auctions that are going on right now. So like her right now, she's selling clothes. If you guys know who Upcycle by Brie is, Upcycle by Brie is on right now. She's selling vintage Christmas, farmhouse Christmas. This is her auction right now. We could actually go in and watch her live right now. I mean, here she is. She's actually live right now. Looks like she's about done. But these are all live auctions, like right now. Like, this is my account. It's under the same name. So it's under Simply Blessed. I do actually have a show tonight. And I'll be doing some harvest crafts. So this will be my show tonight. But if you guys are interested, I can drop the link of my shows and stuff. But basically, you can go into your shows and you basically just... So like if you go into her, so you go into like buy, like right now she has a buy it now up for sale. So buy it now, you're not going to be, it's in her buy it now, so you don't have to, you're not going to be doing an auction right now. So it's going to, that's going to be a little bit different versus something that is on an auction sale. So if it's on an auction sale, it's going to be something that she's going to be auctioning off. It's not going to be something that is going to be, it's not something that's going to be on sale. So like right now, the bid is going for $6. So it's going up every time someone else bids. So someone else is winning it right now. So this is, you just swipe it. So you'd swipe over. So that's what they're bidding on right now, is they're bidding off some spools. So that's how you do it. And whoever wins it will win the bid. And then you'll pay for shipping. And then you'll pay for how much you bid for it. So that's how you do it. Anyway. So this is the kind of stuff you can get off of. You can go and look for anything. You can go on there and search ephemera, which is basically anything that's vintage, vintage papers. So like I got vintage postcards. That's where I got the, you can find vintage pictures. You can get stuff like bingo cards. You can get this kind of stuff off of there. It's all old stuff off of Whatnot. You can get lace off of Whatnot. You can get, anything you possibly can imagine people sell on Whatnot. You can go on there and find crafting supplies. I got this stuff off of Whatnot. I got, it's I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? You can find anything. That's pretty much all I'm trying to say. But I was on one gal that was selling lace and all that stuff, and I bought a bunch of lace off of her. Everything was $3 for a yard. So 1 yard was $3. And I got some of this really beautiful trim. Even has a little bit of sparkles to it. Has some really pretty flowering. So I bought some of that off of her. I did open some of this off camera. So if you guys were with me on there, then you guys are actually going to finally see it. This stuff's pink. It's got some pink lace. This is going to be like really pretty in some of your junk journals. For anybody that's new, here. For anybody that's new to junk journaling, you can put it on some of your edging. Like this stuff is actually, some of this, I actually used it already. So it's that. This is actually lace that I bought from Walmart, but you can use it in your junk journaling just like this. Okay. So I bought some of this stuff too. You can actually use this in your cards too. You can use it in and like making your own tags and stuff if you wanted to use it on one of your tags or something. I made this in one of my last videos, so you can use it on any of those as well if you wanted to. I mean, junk journaling is basically do what you want to do, guys. But I bought some of these really pretty laces because I thought they were pretty and I thought they were a good deal, so I picked them up. They've been sitting on my desk for probably about a month because I've been waiting to do this haul and I haven't put them away. So I'm going to be excited to actually put them away. This is the brown one that I just showed you, but I thought the beading on it was really pretty. I thought it was going to be really pretty for fall, that was my fall journal that I just showed you guys, that I started and didn't get a chance to finish. So that's going to be really pretty. And then I picked up this really pretty purple, all the pretty flowers on it, like that. This one would be really pretty for spring or any kind of like cottage core. I got a really pretty pink lace. I thought that was really pretty. It's actually kind of stretchy, but this is really going to be really pretty in any kind of junk journal too. This would be really pretty in my strawberry one. I'm kind of going for more of a red, but the pink, this is kind of like a fuchsia, so I think this would work. These are also kind of appliques. These will actually work too if you wanted to, use this as like the bottom of it or whatever and cut it off. Or you can use these as a drape over. I was getting some ideas off of her because I told her I was really new for junk journaling when I was visiting her thing. But you can use these as a drape over on top of your journal as well. There, we'll use this book as an example. Granted, it's got texture or pictures on the front of it or whatever, but if you wanted to use this as like this kind of look for the side of it to kind of give it a detail for like the spine or something, you could do something like that, and then use these for like around the bottom of it on a different journal or even on this one. You could do something like that. It's kind of like gives it an impression of a doily. So that's the reason why I picked those up. This one was really pretty. It's kind of the same concept. Something like that. Or even around the side of it. But I really like the blue of it. My two favorite colors are like turquoise blue and green. Those are the two colors I'm really liking right now. But like that would be really pretty. But I liked the beading on it. I like the flowers. Almost like a coppery color. Look at that lace on it. It's so pretty. And then this one was kind of a brown. I liked the brown. Like I said, the brown was kind of, it's more neutral too. I liked the brown. But this one also, I liked that it had the big flowers in it, because you can cut out just the big flowers and just use the flowers as them too. And you can actually just use those in your actual journal itself. And she actually said that in her video too. You can just like cut these out. So there's, you know, there's even like these ones here with just the leaves. So I really liked that. And then there was this one here, which I thought this was really pretty. It's actually really thin, but this was like really pretty, I thought. The pretty colors. This would look really pretty as a cover. And then I got this one too. I think this might have came off Temu or something, because this does not look like it came from her. It's almost like a moss. And then this one also, it's like a really thin white lace. Really pretty. Let's see if I have any more over here that I'm forgetting about. Doesn't look like it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Alright. So that was my Whatnot haul. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong, I've picked up more stuff on Whatnot, but I don't wanna go there. I also got some this is kind of going into a different territory. This isn't really junk journaling. This is also, I got some more gnome beards. Get them a little bit more in focus maybe. So we got like a turquoised. This is going to be really fun for like a old like father gnome beard. Got some purple ones. One has a little bit of sparkle in it. You can't see a sparkle. One's kind of fun. Yellow. I like these ones. This one's really fun. It's pink. Almost looks like cotton candy. That one has some sparkle in it. So if you guys are new to my channel, hi, I'm Tiffany and I'm obsessed with making gnomes. I also like the brown. The brown's really nice. I love these ones. These remind me of like ones that are just rolling out of bed. The gnomes that are just rolling out of bed and they're just like, I need my coffee. There's a pink one here. So I get these off of Etsy, guys, just so you're aware. I get all of these off of Etsy. I can have her linked down below. But they're all pre-cut. She's amazing. I've love her. She has an amazing deal always on her channel that are like mystery grab bags. which is what I basically ordered here. And you get all of these, you just basically get a mystery bag. Love the brown. The browns are always nice. The browns are great and neutral. I love this one. It reminds me of like a nature one. Like an owl or something. It looks really cool. But it's like you get like 25 beards. I don't know. It's like you get 25 beards for like $15 or something. Or it's like 17 or like $18 or something. I don't know, something like that. But you always get such vibrant colors, and it's to go something like this. First of all, I mean, yeah, you can go to, that one's cool, be like a good Green Bay Packer gnome. If you don't know, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. Here's a good rock and roll one, be like a good rock and roll theme. But if you want to, you can go to Walmart and pick up your own fabric and just cut, you know, your own gnome beards. Yes. But you're getting a yard for probably about the same price that you're paying for this pack, okay? Let's say. And it's all one solid color. With something like this, you have multiple colors. You don't know what you're getting, and it's I mean, you can get all of these fun mystery pack colors, and you can create how many beards or how many gnomes in all of this. So it's a fun way to experiment. I actually went with a double pack, which I had 50 beards for $44. So I went with a 50 pack for $44. So I have 50 new beards. Look at that. And I have so many here to choose from. Look at that. It looks like a sherbet ice cream. Another kind of rock and roll one there. Here's one that's really thick, really fun. This one reminds me of Sully off of Monsters, Inc. Here's a good, like, maroon color. There's a powder blue. There's a hunter green that's just like wild. Looks like he crawled out of bed. Love that one. Here's some blue. Some dark green. It's like almost black and green. There's another one that's crazy. Love the crazy ones. This one's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like almost a, it's not orange, but it is orange, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. There's like a light purple and white. It's a tan. There's another crazy one. There's like a goldenrod. There's another one that's, I really liked the browns in. There's another. It's pretty colors. I really like this one too. There's another crazy. They're all over the place like that. Two more. Look at this one. Here's a rainbow color for you. Do rainbow. And then there's a hunter green one for you. Not hunter green, olive green. There you go. Look at that. Look at all the gnomes I can create, guys. I'm gonna have some fun. I don't know. We are going to have some fun, fun, fun. See if I can find my desk again. Hours and 35 minutes, guys. That is quite a haul. Oh, now I got fur everywhere. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I know I got some socks down here too that oh, I am missing a bunch of wood. Got this whole dang box over here that I didn't show you yet. Guys, we might have to do this in 2 different videos. This is going on almost 3 hours. Here's a couple of new socks. We're gonna have to do Dr. Pepper gnome. Mountain Dew one. Look at this. Blow pop. Oh, storage idea, guys. I think I got this from Walmart. This is actually for snacks. But it has these little containers in it, guys. I think that'd be cute or a good idea for holding like little crafts, like my like stickers or like little paper clips or something, or beads, anything like that. Has little pockets in it, like that. I think it'd be a good idea, so I picked one of those up. So, oh my gosh, I forgot all about this. I even brought it in here to show you. I also got a whole thing. This came off of Amazon. All this stuff in here, I believe, came off of Amazon, except for these came off of Temu. So I got these flowers for fall that came off of Temu. I'm not going to take them out of the package, but they came off of Temu. These came off of Amazon. The whole package was like 20 bucks, I believe, but you get multiple packs or multiple socks, but they're all multiple colors. I mean, you can see all the different colors in there, so you can do different colored gnomes for whatever whatever kind of gnome you want to do. This is the best value pack that you can possibly find if you guys are interested in doing your own gnomes. Now, if you are interested in doing gnomes, please check out my channel. I got gnome videos up the wazoo. And I show you step by step how to do it. A lot of people tell me that I make it look easy, but I'm telling you right now, it's not that hard. I mean, it's really not. You can do any kind of style, and I'll link where I get my gnome beards as well down below. I also got this. I believe I picked this up at... Did I pick this up at Walmart? I don't know. I believe I might have picked this up at Walmart. Maybe it was at Hobby Lobby. Now I don't even remember where I picked it up at. Anyway, it was on sale. I know that. It was on clearance. Because it probably was like Micheals or something, because it was, I know it was on sale because it was for their spring collection or something. Anyway, I had plans on creating this as my strawberry journal because it had strawberries on it. So when I saw it, I'm like, ooh, I could use this as my strawberry journal. So that is my plan. So I thought I'd show you that since I have it here. Now, back to more... I'm hoping I'm not boring you guys to death. These are more sticker books, you guys. These I ordered off Amazon. I told you this was going to be a long haul. Oh, I told you this was going to be a long haul. So these are kind of weird sticker books. I won't lie to you. Some of them are really cool. These are all stickers. So I'm going to kind of flip through these kind of quick. So these... I don't know. These are even stickers. That's why I said some of them are kind of weird. But some of them are like, I don't know where I'd ever use them at. But when I got it, I wanted to get them because I think they have a lot of good stickers in them. And when I was looking at them, you couldn't see all of the pictures that they were going to show you. But you get better deals off of Amazon than what I did. I mean, I can use a lot more of them from the ones I get from Barnes and Noble than these, I think. But I mean, like that's just creepy. I'm not saying I'm not going to use some of these, because I would use some of these, don't get me wrong. I could use the wreath and the birds, but I don't know where I'd use some of these. Like that one. Or that one. I don't know. Or that one. Or that one. I'm not a seashell kind of I'm not a... This one's kind of cool though. These are stickers too, guys. These are all stickers. I don't know where I'd use that either. It's creepy. Bunch of kitties in here though that are kind of cool. See, this one isn't as bad. I mean, some of the acrobats, I don't know where I mean, unless I do a circus book. The owls are adorable. This one is not as bad. This one's a little bit more up my alley. Has a little bit more like dark academia in it. A little bit more vintage. Again, there's some creepy clowns in it, but this is a little bit more, like I said, academia, dark academia. I ain't much for snakes, but I can handle them. This one, definitely not. This whole page is kind of... I probably would rip out that entire page and give it to somebody. It's definitely not my thing, but the rest of it's fine. Like the vintage Halloween, that's, like I said, I talked about that earlier. Octopus, not my thing, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. Butterflies and moths and stuff are kind of cool. See, I'm not big onto that one. That would have to go. I don't like. The rest of them are fine, but those two I don't like. But some of these can get really, some of these are really weird. But these, like that one there, it's an onion head. It's just like, where am I going to use this stuff? A crow stealing corn. Crow human stealing corn. I just don't know where you would use some of this stuff in your junk journals. I mean, there's sticker books for ephemera, but some of them are really weird. But it is what it is, guys. I mean, like I said, you do not have to order anything for junk journaling. If you just, like, look at that. This is all stickers, guys. There's stickers in this. I don't know. I mean, where would you use a sticker like that in your journal? But then you have like cute stuff like that, and like that, and like the little girls, and like the bird's nest. I mean, it's not like they don't got cute stickers in here, but it's got weird stickers in here too. Like, I don't know, like, the owl's pretty, the dragon's weird. Well, Valentine stuff's cute. And then you got stuff like this. And like that. I don't know, guys. But I got 3 of these books. This one's got one more sea life in it. Birds. Birds are fine. This one's a little weird. I got all 3 of these. It's kind of a collection. So, I mean, you can order them separately off of Amazon. I do not remember the prices. I think they were like... my mother-in-law was calling me. Sorry about that. Foxes. Anyway, those are the books that I got. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think we're gonna call it quits. It's almost 3 hours into this. I think we're good. I think we're gonna call it quits. I hope you enjoyed this. I am sorry it took so long of a haul, but I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. I will have out another video on Tuesday, actually. We have another video on Tuesday for collab with Clary, so stick around. We're doing more Christmas, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye, y'all.